Is it live? Is everything live? How's it going, everyone? And welcome to I guess it's the first tutorial in the series. So this is Rollergames. Let's not lose too much time. Just go directly to the point. You all know Rollergames, I guess, but if you don't know, it's an awesome Konami game which has many genres. How's it going, everyone? And first of all, I would like to say that this will be uploaded to YouTube, I guess, and if it is, we will make how do you call it? Is it timestamps or something like that? Bookmarks or whatever, so you can easily navigate through the video. We're gonna go through many places here. We're gonna go through every stage, all the possible save strats, all the world record strats if you want to, all the basics, and whatever else you want me to teach you. Look at the cursor here, it's beautiful. But for now, let me do no reset run so I can warm up a little bit and you can see what the game is about, and then we will go stage by stage. So let's go. First of all, as you know, we have 3 teams. I will explain it later, but for now we will stick to Hot Flash since she's the fastest. Alright, so let me see how I do this. Alright, here we go. So if you have played this game before, you maybe already know that it's kind of slippery and the momentum is like the star of the show here, and this character has a really big momentum. This run is all about following a precise route and being lucky with the fights. Although being lucky with the fights is not something that really takes too much time. Alright. I was not positioned correctly. So the thing you have to keep in mind is that before and after fights, you have to position yourself in a very specific location, or at least be more or less there, so the screen won't lose too much time scrolling to where you were supposed to be. Alright, here just you stay to the right, there's not much to do. Should be easy. This is just jump, don't do anything else. Oh wait, I just noticed that the index is wrong there. Man, that was a perfect fight. And I ruined it there, perfect. This is not how you're supposed to do this boss, by the way. But that can happen. Well, it's a she actually. It's Lucifer Ball. It's not the name she had on the show, but in the game she's called Lucifer Ball. It's the lady who appears in the... Yeah, you can't actually tell. It's impossible. It's a lady who appears in the beginning of the game who says, "Enter my zone and you won't come out, blah 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 blah." So this game, this is the third genre of the game, auto-scroller, beautiful auto-scroller. It's not as bad. It's always the same thing. you won't, as long as you always do the same, nothing can go wrong here, ever. Just learn where everything is. But as I said, I will go step by step later and explain everything in every level. You just have to stand on that line and jump 12 times. That's all you have to do. Alright. These are the bosses. The position is to the left. Just press tap once to the right, so you move 1 pixel. Then you have to jump on the fires here. That's all you have to do. Let's see if I can get a sub 15. That would be awesome. I will go for the risk cave strat. I have to say that if you play the game before, you will know that the cave is like the worst part of the game, the infamous cave. But luckily, I've found a strat that will make that cave free. I found at least 3 strats: an easy, baby strat, and a like super baby strat, like not even born. So we'll see which one we can use. I would recommend you using the safe strat that you will see. Because this speedrun strat is not reasonable for a marathon. I mean, I would do it, but I have been doing it for like an entire year. But even knowing how to do it, I will definitely probably die there. I have died there on marathons, so there's that. Ouch. Alright, so as you see here, I will position myself here so the screen won't scroll. Here we will do the above strat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The controller wants to help. Of course, I will do. And end the fight with a special, with a Punisher attack. Here you have to press up and then jump to the right. Don't go all the way on those. Oh, I almost died there. On those ramps, it's not safe at all. It's much safer doing what I did there. Kill this. Count to 2. 1, 2. You will get your timing right here. Just when the guy leaves the screen, count to 2 and start jumping. We will do the pause trick. I will explain what I did there later. Shoutouts to Yogi, the monk. Shogi el monje. Here. Have to dodge here. No need to jump. Just move a little bit up. This stage is really important to save as much health as possible. You really don't want to lose any health. So move here, move there. Actually, there are only 2 places where you need to learn where the enemies are. At the beginning and here. Have to move down and then move up. Right. We have a pixel perfect setup here. It's really easy to do. It's incredibly easy. Just need to align your knee to that line there on the road. You press all the way to the right, and here you can go to the toilet if you want. It's like 30 seconds on this boss. If you're super fast and going to the toilet, well, this is the place. You don't have to do anything here. As long, of course, as long as you have enough health. That's why I want you to practice here as much as you can. Just remember where all the enemies are, and that's all. See, I just got hit like 3 or 4 times. It depends on the global timer you got. Here's where the game starts getting really dangerous. If it was not dangerous enough in the 3-2, here's where it starts getting really dark. And as I always say when I do a no reset run, I might die in the cave. It can happen. So I'm really sorry that happens. Might as well do the save strat, I don't know. But I would like to do the risky strat. Non-stop strat. Go here and go here. Let's try it. Got it. First try. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Okay, here we'll try... Ooh, to not die first. I jumped in the wrong place. The beautiful skip here. Here we will try the JKL skip. Oof, that was not great. That's good. So far this is going incredibly good, I can't believe it. Come on, come on! Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna happen when you learn this game, and this is the stage that gets everyone after 3-2. But we will go through a route that will make it. I wouldn't say we'll make it easier. This stage needs lots of practice. Okay, that's how you kill this boss. And we enter the Viper's Pit. The last stage in the game. Go left here, some navigation, slightly stop, go. Jump on this barrel, blah blah blah. No. Don't tell me someone is calling now. You will see lots of times the enemies will love to dodge your attacks, your jump kick attacks. You see that I'm using the jump kick a lot because it's your strongest attack, strongest spammable attack, not counting the special, of course, the Punisher, it's called. Okay. 6-2. Should have done that. That was kind of wrong. But okay. Hey, purple is my favorite color. Oh, come on, man. Why did you dodge me? What's up with you? Oh, we forgot to put the title, I guess. We'll do this awful escape here. This is the easiest stage in the game. Actually, it's not the easiest, it's just the shortest, and anything can happen there. Thank you very much, and this is Contra. I just left the machine gun, the shotgun, the rifle, whatever weapon, somewhere else. And we're in skates now. Skate trap. This is something about this level. You want to attack the enemies when they are close to each other. That was really good. Listen to the music. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's pretty good. Wow. Whoa. That was great. Okay. So that was 1440 something, I guess. I don't know. I just reset the timer because I didn't know which one was the button to stop it. Whatever. I'm not mad at all with this run. Thank you so much for the GGs. So the action is real, not only from TV. That's the most important part about this game. That's what you want to remember. Thank you, Tarbush. Actually, Tarbush was the person who came up with those last 4 punches. I've had so many people helping me through all the grind. That was really awesome. That was what made it really awesome. So let's move on to the first part of the tutorial. The teams. So as you may have seen, you have 3 teams. The first is T-Birds. T-Birds is this fat guy. It's called Icebox. As you can see, it's slow, really big. He does short jumps because of his speed. He's really strong. And he might be the safest if you wanted to like play through the game really safe. He might be the safest. I wouldn't recommend you playing at this guy because you won't get a time better than sub 16, I think. Look at this. This is really slow compared to what was before. But the particular thing that this guy has on fight scenes, he can sometimes hit the enemy by 4 damage. That's like something particular that he has. But yeah, it's really even slow moving on the fight scenes. But yeah, that's T-Birds. Alright, Hot Flash. Hot Flash is the fastest character. She's called Rolling Thunder. As you can see, she has awesome hair, an awesome color, best hair, exactly. She has high momentum, lots of momentum. Like, look at this. You jump, don't press anything, and she will keep going. So this requires some time to get used to. But she's the choice. She's what you want to. She's also fun. She's the character that you want to pick if you want to speedrun this game. And oof, and rockers. Rockers, I would say, is the balance team. This guy's name is California Kid, and he's a little bit faster than T-Birds, the T-Birds guy, but he's still not fast enough, I would say, for a speedrun. Like, you can jump a little bit farther than the T-Birds guy, but still, like, if you don't jump, you fall here. Things like that. And also he has a random special attack that damages by 4, which is good, but I don't know. I would go, like, if you want to go safe, go T-Birds, but please don't go for that. Just try to learn the game with Hot Flash. Like, look at this. Let me try to show you. You see, sometimes he will do that attack that knocks down people instantly. That weird kick, which Rolling Thunder doesn't have. Okay, that's all with the teams. Just go with Hot Flash if you can. Hot Flash. All right. The basics of the game, maybe what you wanted to see. This game has infinite continues. Flash, yeah, exactly. Oops, not this one. This game has infinite continues. That's the most important part, probably. And if you die, you will start in the stage where just ended. So this game has that good thing, but at the same time, this game has no checkpoints. So if you die, let's say I die here, I will start in the beginning of 1-1. So be careful. Also, this game has 3 modes. We have the normal scroll, it's called in the manual like that. It's this navigation mode, or whatever you want to call it. We have the fight scenes, which are this, and you have the auto scrollers, which you've seen before, and that's all for that. Okay, let's go to the normal scroll basics. So, as you have seen throughout the run, oops. The enemies die in 1 hit. Also, to take ramps, you want to jump after you've started ascending, not before, not after. Like, don't do this, it won't work. Don't do it from here. Just do it after you have started going up, like this. Also, in this ramp in particular, you don't even have to jump, but this is only true with this character. The other characters have to jump, or they will die. So, another kind of advanced thing: if you bump on walls, you can stop completely. But at the same time, if you move to the side, you won't lose any speed. You won't lose any momentum. So if you want, like, let's say, change direction, bump the wall and go to the other direction, or things like that, that's useful in stage 3, you will see. So, hey Avalon, how's it going? When you turn around, when you do a 180 degree turn, be careful because this will happen. You see what I'm pressing? I'm not pressing the other directions. So be careful. She will describe an U-turn. Keep this in mind. If you want to be like If you want to turn around for some reason, I don't think you have to do it. Just stop and then turn around. And finally, what I tried to explain before entering a combat section, try to position yourself where the fight starts. For example, if I'm here, you see that the screen does that slow scroll to position itself where it's supposed to be on the fight. That's what you want to avoid. Same if you're here, for example. You want to be like around, I think for this one it's around here. Every stage has its sweet spot. We will see it when we do the stage by stage plays. And that's all. Let me see, did I put something there that I forgot? That will save scroll time. So yeah, that's all with the basics on the normal scroll part. So, fight scenes. The most tedious part of the game. No, not tedious. The most RNG heavy part of the game. So you have 4 possible attacks with Hot Flash. The first is the punch or kick. It's doesn't matter, it's random. It's decided when it punches. It does 1 damage. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that happens too. That thing you have seen there is a knee bash, which is completely random. You can't really decide when the knee bash is going to happen. It will happen, and you will hate it or love it, depending on what's your circumstance. The thing with the knee bash is that if you, let me see if I can get one. When you want to get it, it won't happen. There, look at this. I'm doing a knee bash, but if someone hits me, it will be interrupted and it won't do damage. So both the knee bash and the jump kick do 4 damage. The thing with the jump kick also is that this can happen. Let me see if I can show you. Did you see that the enemy dodged the attack? Like that? That's what will make you lose as much time as you reasonably don't want to lose. So the speedruns will look kind of like this. Rollergames speedruns in a nutshell. You try to jump over the guys and they will lull in your face. So keep that in mind. And finally, you have the Punisher attacks. To do a Punisher, you just have to press A and B at the same time. I think the easiest way to do a Punisher attack is hold B. Just keep B hold and press A plus the direction you want to do it. Like hold B, press A. Hold B, press A. Hold B, press A. Don't even release the B button. And as you can see, there's that small meter on the right, on the bottom right. Those are the Punisher attacks you have remaining for the stage. But don't worry about that because they will be refilled on every stage. So when you go to the next stage, you will have the 3 of them again. So on fights, normally what you want to do, you want to try to jump kick as much as you can and be as lucky as you can with the jump kicks. And you really don't want to get these knee bashes because they are fast, they will do 4 damage, but if someone interrupts you, those 4 damage are completely screwed. They are non-existent, like that, do you see? So another thing to keep in mind, the enemies will fall every 4 damage, like 1, it fall, 1, 2, oh, well, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, it falls, 1, 2, that's the randomness of the game. You get the point. Every 4 damage the enemies fall. So the other important part about the fights, the last important part about the fights, you really want to position yourself on the place where you began the battle. Let me show you why. So if imagine you're here when the battle ends, you will have to go all the way there. So to avoid that from happening, you will have to kill the person and get there as soon as possible, so you don't lose that stupid time waiting for the animation. Okay, let's get rid of the Punisher thing here. About the enemies, every enemy in this game have 8 health, except for the mini bosses. The mini bosses have 16 health, which there are only 2 mini bosses in the game. You have that fat guy there, that I don't know, buff guy, and there's a skater girl, and you will find them only in 1-2, 6-1, 6-2 and 3-2. Those are the only places where you will find mini bosses. Alright, that's all for the fight scenes. Let's start with stage 1-1. By the way, if you have any question, just feel free to interrupt me. Oh, the command is NEScathlon. Stage 1-1. Let's reset the game. I guess this will be the most important part of the tutorial, the stages. Okay, so we start up by jumping over the gaps as early as possible. You just have to jump. You can even jump from here, like from the middle of the thing. You don't want to jump from here, that's for sure, because that's really bad. A haddock. Just jump from here. For this ramp, you don't even have to jump. That's up to you to decide. And here you have to punch the enemies. They will die in 1 hit. Be careful with the manholes. Just follow this route. It's really easy to not... It's really easy to fall, that's what I mean, like, if you're there you will fall, so just jump over the first one here, position yourself to the bottom of that, don't move, and jump over the 2 of those. That should do it. So position yourself on the beginning of the battle, and for this battle you will want to kill the first 3 enemies and do the special on the last 2 at the same time. So you will try to jump kick on the first one. If you can't, just keep trying to kill them as fast as possible. I've used the jump kicks. So after you have killed that one, you will have to wiggle there for a moment and wait for the fifth guy to appear. Hold B. Keep B hold there, like this. And as soon as the fifth guy appears, do a special. That's the fastest way to complete this battle. You really want every enemy to be out of the screen as soon as possible. Do a wiggle here, kill the both of them together. As soon as you end the battle, go to that point so she doesn't have to do the animation. If that happens, well, you will have to adapt to whatever battle they give you. It is ideal to finish this battle with a 187 in the timer. If you can't, well, it's not the end of the world. If you want to grind this game, the ideal would be to end the battle with a 187. Alright, so next we will just navigate through here, jump through the barrels, jump through the gap, and we will have another brawl scene here. So for this brawl scene, there will be a skater girl that will appear on the right part of the screen. You want to eliminate her as soon as possible and kill the other four skater girls with a Punisher. So what you will do here, try to hit the girl with a jump kick. If you can't, well, it's okay. Just stay here and punch. After that one is eliminated, you will want to manipulate that one to jump at you. You will position yourself behind her and do a Punisher on her and the one who appears on the right. Something like this. Let's see if I can do it right here. Because for a save state, you don't have the same momentum that in a run. You want her to jump at you and do that kind of special to hit the both of them. The same for this one. You want to manipulate her to jump at you and kill the both of them. So the ideal fight would be something like this. Let's see if maybe she wants to, like that. Make her jump, attack, and attack the two of them. As soon as they die, just go through the door. So stage 1-2. Stage 1-2 is, the navigation is really easy. Just stay here, don't do anything. Go through here, don't even try this, it's not worth it. Oh, I had to do this again. I forgot to make it to save state. Just do the two of those two. There. Stay here. If you're like crazy, you can stay around here because it's like the shortest, but it's not worth it. Just go on the sidewalk. Don't do anything else. Okay, after here you will find this. You do have to jump here. If you don't jump, that happens. If you jump too early, that happens. You have to jump after you have started ascending, like this. Just jump, don't stop. Don't even stop, there's no need to stop. So the next brawl, we have 5 enemies, a mini boss, and the boss. You will want to do the brawl on the left part of the screen. You don't want to leave that part. So you want to position yourself here. This is where you start the battle. And just jump kick. It didn't work. Like, you can try to do this. If you're lucky, you will get jump kicks on them. If you don't want to lose too much time, if you see that you're doing jump kicks and they are not working, like this, just punch them. You can like try for a couple of jump kicks, 1 or 2, and if you see that they are not working, just punch them. When I used to do grinds, this was like the point where I wanted to reset if I didn't get like a perfect RNG fight. Alright, so after the 5 guys, from that gate there will be a mini boss. You want to hold B, and as soon as you see the mini boss, you will punch to the right, go left, and punch to the right again, like this. This and this. That's all you want to do to that guy. He won't do anything. He just, as soon as he appears, he will do that. So this boss is really easy. You don't have to do anything. As soon as she is on the ground, tired, do the special. Hold B. You can even let her punch you. Hold B and then press A. That's all you have to do. Something I have not explained. To do a jump kick, you don't have to press B. Only jump. That's all you have to do. Just jump. Let me see if I can show you like this. You just jump. If for some reason you have run out of specials, you can jump kick, or you can even punch her when she's tired. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, like this. You can even, if you time it right, you can stun lock her. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you should be okay if you double special on that guy, on the mini boss, and then special on this one. What I want to tell you is that if you don't spend the specials on the mini boss, you will have a really hard time to beat him. Let me see if I can show you. Let me restart this stage. Come on, man. Let's restart this part. Alright, so try to kill these guys as fast as possible. Just be creative. Try to not leave this part of the screen. If they leave, well, that's... Try to lure them to this part of the screen. Okay, so this is what happens if you try to fight this guy. He will cover everything you do. If you find yourself in a situation where you have to fight this guy, you're in trouble. You don't want to do this. But if you want to fight him, your best bet is to try to jump kick him. It will take a while to kill it because he will dodge attacks like that. But most of the time, I guess you can kill it this way. I would say it's the only way, the only reasonable way to kill it. But just do this. Don't even try to mess with that guy. Same for this. Let me treasure on rollerblades. It's above Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo. Okay. Auto scroll basics. We're going to an auto scroller stage, and there's a couple things that I have to say. This stage has no checkpoints. That's the whole part of the game. So if you die on any of the two auto scrollers in any place, you will begin on the start of the auto scroller. So practice a lot, and this won't happen. It's not a nice thing to die here. It's pretty frustrating, but it's easy to remember what to do on the auto scroller, so don't worry. So, second thing, save as much health as you can, because the bosses, I won't say they are difficult, but they can drain lots of health from you if you're not used to them. Also, they are the same every time. The autoscorers are the same every time. There's no RNG. Zero RNG. Nada. No RNG. So, just memorize everything. Memorize the route. You don't even have to memorize what is in the level. As long as you remember there's an arrow I have to move down, well, that's all. Memorize key spots. Follow the arrows. Always follow the arrows. They are there for something. Like in this place. Oh, what do I do? Oh, see? You have to follow them. And and yeah, you can hit forwards by pressing B, and you can hit backwards, but my experience says that it's the same hitting forwards or backwards. It doesn't make much difference, but keep that in mind. You can punch backwards or forwards. So let's go to the route of 2-1. Sorry. Most important part: do not pause in this level. I will show you why later, but do not pause, because this game is on a global timer, and I said that there's no RNG in the game, but if you pause, you will screw the global timer for the boss, and you will lose lots of time. You don't want to pause, because it will be really bad. So, let's go with the route. Here you start by staying mid, keep on the mid route, and jump on the barriers until you see the arrows. When you see the arrows, you go down, but not before. Just stay here. You see the arrows? Okay, go down. Jump this, and that's all. After that, there will be 4 skaters. There will be one coming from here and from here. You just punch this one to the back and punch this one on the forward. Say the same for this one. Punch back, punch forward. It's the same every time. Punch back, punch forward. If you have the timing, you can wait for them here and punch here and punch here. Try to kill them, because if you don't kill them, if you don't kill one, for example, I kill this one, what do? Well, you can dodge this one, but this one, I think it will hit you. Yeah, you don't want that. It's not hard, just time it right, punch this one, punch this other one, punch the 2 of them. After you kill those 2 skaters, go to the middle. If you don't go to the middle, you will fall. Follow the arrows, as I said. You will see arrows. Okay, stay there. Jump. When you see a long gap, the best thing to do is to slightly move to the front, slightly move forward, and jump like this. So you won't have any problem with that. After that big gap, there will be two bikers. Just stay mid, don't do anything. Stay here. They won't hit you. Two more bikers. Nothing else to do. After that, there will be ramps. So follow the arrows again. Jump after you have started ascending. Don't jump before. Here, you can do two things. You can follow the arrows and jump, if you want. Follow the arrows and jump. Or, alternatively, what Morphagator did, and he's right, it looks much better and it's much more safe in my opinion. You can do what I did on the gap before. Go forward and jump. You can do the same here actually. I failed there. You see, there's... But you can't jump like this. You do have to go forward and then jump. Another thing with these ramps, you have to take them after you have gone up. If you take them too early, that happens. If you take them like super early, let me see if I can. If you take them super early like that, that will happen. Wait for your character to start moving up and then jump. See, that's... There's a big leeway, there's a big window where you can jump. Just don't rush it. But don't be too late like I was there. Okay, after that, you will see those weird things on the sides of the road. Sorry. You will position yourself on the lowest line here and jump on the first fire. Don't stop jumping after that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's always 12 jumps. Position yourself here, jump over the first. You can even like stand, I think, I don't remember. No, you can't. You do have to jump if you don't want to lose health. Just jump. If you lose like 1 or 2 health, it's the same, it doesn't matter too much. But be careful. Just stay here and jump. That's my cat. Hey! Okay, after the 12 jumps, there will be a narrow bridge. You want to stay on the middle here, like here. That's kind of hard to explain. So what I do here, I jump to the front, sorry, like this. If you're on the line, if you didn't move, you will land here, on this line. Stay here. And after you see that barrel, go back and jump. Like stay around here, I guess, and jump. Don't move from that line. This is like the safe line here. Nothing will touch you. Even if you get hit by that barrel. It's funny that I said nothing will touch you and that touches me. I'm like the worst. So as long as you make the barrel pass you when you're still on this platform, he won't touch you. Or he, I don't know, maybe it's a she. But if you're here, the barrel will touch you. So stay around here, let the barrel pass you when you're still on the platform and jump after you've gone down. Like this. It shouldn't be too hard. Wait for it and then jump. So for the helicopter, the combat copter, that's the name of the boss. I had pause here, so this will make it really difficult to explain. But the safe spot, the optimum spot, would be just stay as much closer to the left edge as possible and tap right, so you move just 1 pixel to the right, like this here. There. The thing with this helicopter is that it will throw 64 grenades every time. So what you want to see is that the helicopter throws 8 grenades on every cycle it does. 4 on the 4 when it's going forward, and 4 when it's going backwards. I will have to die here because you will see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. See, it's really messed up. Hey, Raffle, how's it going? It's really messed up because I paused, and this boss depends on the global timer. So what I will do here, I will try to die. Let me see if I can. Even better. Oh wait. Wow, look at the missing. Listen to the missing. Let me see if I can die and restart the stage, so you can see how the boss should be behaving. I wonder if you can die after getting here with full health. I don't think you can. You're able to die. Okay, so again, follow the arrows. Stay mid, follow the arrows. And jump. Kill the bikers. One. No, not bikers, skaters, sorry. Kill the other pair of skaters. Go to the mid. Jump. Long jump. Stay mid, don't move from there. Do this. Jump after you started ascending. Jump after the first, over the first one, and then stay jumping. Let it pass you when you're on the platform. Oh boy. Okay, so if you're like in a random place, you will see that the helicopter will throw 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. But let me see if I stay around here or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay too. Let me say I stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There. You see, that can happen. If you see 4 and 3, that means the helicopter is throwing 7 grenades per cycle. And as the number is set to 64 every time, you don't want this to happen. The amount of grenades it throws depends on the horizontal position of your character. So the safest, I would say, is moving 1 pixel to the right here. And it will always throw 4 per cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after that you just have to jump over the fires. Just stay here and jump over the fires. Should be free. There are ways to manipulate this helicopter to throw even more than 4 grenades, but that's something not even the task does, because I guess they haven't taken the time to investigate on that. Let's make a save state on the beginning of the level. We're going hot dash, of course. So this level, I won't say this one is difficult yet. This is not where the things start to get difficult. Here you want to stay as close to one border as possible. Stay as close to this one. You can punch this guy from here. After you've done that, okay, there. After you've done that, stay to the right. You will see that there are barrels there. Let's change the information screen. There are oil cans there. Those 3 oil cans do nothing. There will be 3 more and 3 more. For this set of oil cans, you want to jump between the first and the second, because this will happen. You will always do the same. Just jump over the oil patches, whatever. Just jump and jump, jump and jump. It's always like that. This is completely consistent. Okay. Jump and jump, jump and jump. If you get caught like that, it's not the end of the world too. So for this wrecking balls, just stay as close to the left border as possible, and it won't hit you. It won't touch you. That's very safe. I promise. So jump and jump, jump and jump. Stay as close to the left border. It won't touch you. And when you're here, just make sure to hit this guy. If you don't do it, it will hit you, and whatever can happen. Also, you can fall if you get caught in there. So keep the same direction you're going to and just punch it. Okay, for the next parts, just keep doing the same. Stay close to the lowest border and punch them. Same for here. Wrecking balls won't touch if you're close to the left edge. There you go. Nothing will touch you. And kill this last guy. And there's a fight coming next. There will be 5 guys. What you will do, you want to kill the first one as soon as possible, and you will lure the left one to kill the next 2. Like, look at this. You want to kill this first one, just do a special attack as soon as you start the fight, like this. You will always hit. So go to the left immediately, like this. Try to make it jump. Do this. If you're around here, I would say the enemy will always try to jump and hit you, like this. So after he jumps, you position yourself behind it and kill the both of them, like this and that. Same for this and that. Practice that a lot, because that will help you in every part of the game. Kill the first one. This and that. As soon as you kill it, as soon as you see that guy, you kill it. Make it jump. Attack. Make it jump. Attack. Well, if this happens, it's it's not the end of the world, as they said. So 3-2. 3-2 is 3-2. As I said before, the game is on a global timer. So first of all, you will want to kill those 3 guys, and you will want to stay as close to the left wall as possible, because if you're not, something like that will happen. Like, imagine you're doing this. Yay! Oh no! So you want to gain speed by pressing right, kill the 2 of them, and then move to the right. So, about the global timer thing that I was saying before, you want to jump there and jump there. From these holes there will be small waterfalls falling, and those waterfalls are on a global timer depending on how fast you got here. Most of the times that will hit you, which is okay because that's on the ground and nothing can happen. I mean, if you get hit by this, let me see if I can show you. See, if you get hit by that, it's okay because you're on the ground, nothing will happen. But this waterfall here, and this is where the things start to get a little bit tricky. That can happen every time, and you really can't avoid it. If this happens, just make sure to jump there. Don't jump too early because you will fall. Try to jump in the border every time. If you get caught by that waterfall, you're lucky because it will make you lose speed here and wait for this waterfall. So if this happens, if you get caught by that, stay here and wait for that waterfall to disappear. Don't try to do this. Well, maybe you can't try to do this. Wait a second, why? Okay. Maybe you have to die. Okay, don't try to do that, that's what I meant. So, if you get hit by that one, you can safely keep moving. It's okay. If you're lucky enough and you get hit by the first one, you can make it safely. Which is not exactly what I remember. So weird. Let me try to show you a bad situation here. Okay, yeah, that's it. You saw what happened there? Never trust these waterfalls. Never trust them. So if you want to be completely safe here, like, try to get through there every time, no matter what happens to the waterfalls. You want to do this. As soon as you get here, you have to react quickly. If you get hit by the waterfall, it's okay. If you don't get hit by the waterfall, remember what I told you at the beginning of the tutorial, that if you bump the wall, it will stop completely. Like, stop, wait for the waterfall and then move. me see if I can show you again. Now when I want to show you, it doesn't happen. That's awesome. Stop. Don't jump again, just like I did there, and then jump after the waterfall has gone. If you get hit, it's okay. Wait for the waterfall and then move. You always want to be careful with the second waterfall on the water. Stop and then move. This is like your brake. Your brake is hitting the wall. If you jump from the border, that won't happen, don't worry. Jump from the border, wait for the waterfall and then continue. So jump from the border, wait for that, then continue. Okay, and if the first waterfall doesn't get you, let me see if I can make it not get me. I don't think it's possible. Stupid global timers. Ah! There, you stop and then you move. If you feel like you're having trouble with this part, the safest would be to do this. Like, wait, go, wait, go. Well, you need more momentum. The thing is, if you want to do a long jump, you really need a little bit more momentum. Wait, go, and go. So for this one, try to be creative. That's all I can say. This one should be free. Wait for the second one every time. Okay, let's move on. Next part. Fight these guys. Fight these guys. Stay to the left side, to the top side, sorry, and position yourself to the bottom here. If you don't do it, if you're around here, the screen will scroll all the way. You want to be here. So here starts the fun part of this fight. You want to wait on the door, on the left part of the door, and you want to push these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as you're like on the enemy sprites, you won't grab them. Okay, let me try to do it quickly. After you've done that with the 4 enemies, you want to hold B, press left, and press A to do this. That is to end the fight as quick as possible and continue the stage. And of course, as soon as you do that, you go to the starting point. So slightly tap. Try to be every time on the enemy sprite, because if you're not, if you're like here, let me see if I can show you. Well, I was lucky enough to not get bad luck there. Well, I don't seem to be able to grab them now. What the hell is going on? Well, I'm not sure. What can happen? Sometimes you will grab them accidentally, and you don't want that to happen. So as long as you're on the enemy sprites, you won't grab them accidentally. Just kill them like they are above us. Stupid controller. And the last one, you want to punch it. Okay, so next part. These ramps. Don't even try to do this. It's not worth it. Don't do this. Don't even try to mess with these ramps. They are like completely stupid. What you want to do here, you will hold up, just hold up, and you see that the girl will go diagonally because she's falling. And as soon as you see like a safe spot to jump, you press the diagonal, up and right, and jump. Just go up and diagonal jump. It's safe, don't worry about that. Diagonal and jump. Same for this. Go up and that. Well, don't do it like I just did. Press up and then diagonal. Press up and then diagonal. That should work every time. For this part, I just do what Morphagator recommends. That is, move on this border like this, bump yourself there and keep going, because you won't lose any speed. You can try to do like something like this, I guess, but it's just the same. It's absolutely the same. Just bump yourself and keep going. Then just jump over the flame sticks, or the flame throwers, or whatever they are. If you get hit, it's no problem. And you will get to the end of the level. So, important part about this. As soon as you enter this room, which is still part of 3-2, if you die here, you will begin from the beginning of 3-2. You want to position yourself around here, more or less. Listen to the music. After the doing, there will always be the enemies will spawn. So after the doing, you do this and this. This is a Konami game, exactly. It's called Rollergames. So the thing is, if you're here and you don't time the after what I lost myself there. I got lost. After the doing that small jingle sound you hear. Is this sound working for the game? Okay, so you hear that small sound? You do those 2 attacks. If for some reason you find yourself in a situation where you fail the first attack, something like... Let me see if I can fail it. Let me see, I'm too fast. Oh no! I failed it. Oh, I failed the other. Well, the way to kill this mini-boss is waiting for her to jump over you and then follow her with a jumping attack, something like this. The problem is that she will try to dodge you, and that will make you really sad, probably. It will make everyone sad. But that's the only way to kill her. If you're unlucky enough to like get that to happen. That has happened to me a lot on runs. But the safest is wait for the doing, and after the doing, jump and jump twice. So after that happens, the boss is going to leave the screen. You're going to go to the right part of the screen, and it will count to 2. Like this. 1, 2, and then jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's always 6 hits and he dies. 1, 2. Here you just hold right and jump. That's all you do. But if for some reason you miss this, which can happen, like 1, 2, 4. Oh no, I don't know how to count. Well, don't worry, because there's a really easy strat to kill this guy. Just separate from him and jump. Jump, 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 jump. 6. It's not the same speed, but it works every time. You shouldn't have trouble with this guy. Just 1, 2. Oh, no, I couldn't. Well, okay. Separate, just attack. But it's similar to what Overswarm once said with the with Wart. You can count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, well, something like that. You will find your timing, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2. Okay, and that's all. That's stage 3 too. Stage 4. Secret word strats. Stage 4. Stage 4 is another auto-scroller, and there's something I need to tell you about this one. If you ever want to speedrun this game, like to grind this game, there's a small trick that you can apply in this level. There's something that Yogi the Monk has determined by checking different things on a task. So if you pause the level for a small amount of frames, I believe it was 5 frames. Yeah, I think it was 5 frames. If you pause the level by 5 frames, the last boss will leave the screen about 6 seconds earlier. The boss works exactly like the helicopter. It throws, instead of grenades, it throws 64 barrels every time. And depending on the amount of seconds that you pause the game, it will throw the barrels faster or slower in a different pattern. So this is just like a gamble. What I used to do in runs was like that, and I didn't know if I was going to get the good pattern or the bad pattern, because it's impossible to count frames unless you're someone like Cool Kid, I guess, which which can count frames with his mind. I'm just kidding. Maybe he can. But yeah, we'll see that in action later. For now, let's go with the route. As soon as you start, you can do this pause trick, I guess. Go down and then go up. That will make you dodge the dogs. I will be completely honest with you, I don't know how to fight those dogs. They always get me, so what I did was learning where the dogs were and made a route where I didn't get hit by anything. So go up and go down. And stay up. I think I said it the other way around. Okay, whatever. Stay up there. Should be okay. This section there will be bikers. So stay here and move up. Don't even try to jump, it's not worth it. Just move up. In this stage you want to conserve as much health as possible. So follow the arrows, go up. El Gavati, because she's the fastest. She's like the fastest character. So you go up because you don't want to get hit by the barrels. Okay, let me tell you something about that part of the level. Go down, go up. You can do the pause trick wherever you want in the level. It's okay. Jump over the barrels. So stay in the middle, move a little bit up, wait for the barrel, get back to the middle, and then stay up. Pick this path because you won't have barrels, it will conserve your health. Next part. You want to follow the arrows every time, and you have those lines to help you. Like, remember the first two of them are like spread, and the first and second are spread on the sides. Like this is on the side, this is on the side, on the side, and the others are getting like closer to the middle. Actually no, but you get the point. Just they are always in the same place. They won't move. So remember where they are. This. So there are more animals here. What you will do is go down, wait for the bird. After the bird appears, just go top. This dog won't hit you. Let's say if you are like here, the dog will hit you. Ow. So move down and move up. Dog won't touch you. By the way, they're called moon doggies. Do a long jump there. So I keep saying as long instead of as soon. Every time. As soon as you hit that platform, you will want to set up a pixel perfect position that I said before. It's really easy to set up. So I made a picture here that will help you recognize where it is. There it is. Do you see her knee there? So you want that line of the street to be like 1 pixel below the skater's knee, something like this. You will have to, at the same time as you're doing this, you will have to dodge that ball. Yeah, something like this. Do a long jump. And now. That's it. You see? That's exactly the position that you want to be in. Then push to the right. Full right. Remember there's a gap there. And stay there. Nothing will touch you. The problem, if you move 1 pixel to the top, just 1 pixel, you die. But this is like the... This is like the... I can't say it. No, yeah, you will get hit by barrels. That's why you want to... That's why you want to conserve as much health as possible. I meant that the truck won't touch you. If a truck touches you, you're dead instantly. Yeah, good point there. Well, you can, but if you're lazy as I am, just look at this. Okay, let me get there with no lost health. The problem with being bottom left is that he will get hit by many more barrels. Which, if you're full health, you shouldn't worry about that. This doesn't look healthy at all. And you will end up dying. But if you use this awesome setup and stay here, you will get hit by, I think, depending on which global timer you got here, you will get hit by as maximum 5 or 6 barrels. So yeah, just try to get here with as much health as possible and stay there and don't move. So if you want to do it the intended way of doing that boss is the next one. I mean, there are many intended ways, but this is like the safest, I guess. You want to jump over the barrels, and when the truck is going back, you go there and you go back again. Even I suck at this intended way. Well, that took me by surprise. Ouch. So yeah, that's it. I would recommend you just going full lazy, using the pixel perfect position. It doesn't require any time. It's really easy to align yourself to that pixel. I have not failed it once, so if I haven't, you won't. That's for sure. I'm not like the best. Yes, exactly. It's just timed. The truck must throw 64 barrels, and after the 64 barrels are out, the truck is out. Should have moved the thing to the truck was cheese trash. But let's say I pause that whatever again. Hey, weapon. This will make the boss a little bit different. Well, it seems to be the same. I'm not timing it, so... Okay, let me show you if I can. Let me show you. Let me try to... Let's try to time it. So you can see how crazy this boss is. This is the save state without touching anything, without changing any global timer thing. I will start the timer when the boss touches the right side of the screen. There. Oh, come on, man. I wanted to start the timer, it didn't start. Let's make a save state closer. No. Let's make it here. There. Okay. So, start the timer. No. I will end the timer as soon as the jingle ends. .42 seconds. Okay, so yeah. Let's say I paused. It's the same. Oh. Well, you can see that's the time is completely different now. 50 seconds. Like I lost 8 seconds just by pausing. and I wasn't paused by 8 seconds. So you can see how crazy this is. Hey Mike, how's it going? Great to see you. So yeah, use the pause trick as at your own risk. I would say go for it every time. Just tap the pause button a couple times every time. Okay, let's move on to 5-1. The infamous 5-1. I actually don't know. I have never tried that Avalon, and I don't know if you actually can tell, because I really can't tell if I'm going faster or not. It might be as you say. It might be that I can't say it. That it changes. I don't think the pattern is locked, because if you pause on the helicopter boss, it will completely screw up. Okay, let's go to 5. You start by going down. Don't even touch the birds. There's no need to. There's this small fight. Wait a second. Let me make another save state, because I need to make another save state. It might be just you start with one pattern and try to get another. I'm not really sure. If you want to mess with that, that will be awesome. Okay. I have one on the beginning of the stage. So as I said, just oh my god. There you go. Go down as soon as possible. If you keep going, nothing will hit you anyways. I don't know if you can actually hit those birds. Can you? I never tried to. Come here! Come here! Ugh. Maybe they're just part of the scenario. I don't think so. Well, they don't seem to do anything. I have not even tried, so just ignore those birds. So this is where you want to start the fight. Right about here. So the screen doesn't move. There are many ways to defeat these enemies. I normally try to jump kick them as much as possible. The best way is to make sure they are close to each other and kill them, hit them when they're close, but realistically that won't always happen, and you want to be out of here as soon as possible. Sometimes that will happen too, and they will loom in your face. So my advice is try to be creative in this fight as well. Okay, so here Let me try to explain that better. I think I'm not doing a great job at explaining that part. I'm not even explaining it. I just try to jump kick here. Jump kick. Jump kick. That was a great fight. Let's kill that one. So, here what you want to do. There are two ways to do this. You can ignore that guy and jump like that. Well, maybe jump like that. You have to hit as you're landing, or you can hit it. Now I can't do it. I normally do it like this. I hit it as I'm going diagonally, as the hitbox of your attacks is huge. You can hit it like that. Then you go down, there will be 3 guys, 1, 2, 3 every time. Sometimes there's a 4th one, so you have to be careful. Sometimes there are 2, but normally there's 1, 2, and 3. That's like the most usual. There's a lot of those sections here. There will be that guy. Kick diagonally, and that's all. So this fight, there will be 3 guys. Here's where you want to use the specials because you want to be out of this stage as soon as possible. So, hold B. Hide here. When you see the 2 guys more or less aligned to you, you special. Like this. Like this. And for the last one, just be a little bit closer. Like stay here. Do you see that you can more or less move? Like that's bad, because if you stay here, sometimes they will do that. And if they do that, they have more priority than you on attacks. See if I can show you the bad luck. That. Did you see that? They will stop your special because they have more priority than you. And that will be a waste of time, a big waste of time. So if you want to be safe, just stay here. Wait for them and then attack. They won't attack you. For the last one you can do that because you will be already attacking when that thing is spawning. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. Here comes the infamous cave. Okay. Here comes the infamous cave. I will teach you my strat for the 2-frame leeway jump. So, you want, first of all, I don't know exactly how to explain where the cracks are. What I recommend doing is making a save state here. Please make a save state here. Don't try to do this blind. Or if you want to do this blind, you're completely allowed to do it. But you won't have a good time. That's all I can tell you, unless you're like, oh, where's the crack? Here's the crack. And it won't be nice. So I recommend to try to remember where the things are. There's one crack here. After the crack, there's this thing. Sorry. There's one crack here. The crack is this thing. 1, 2, 3, etc. So what I do after this one, you will see that. Do you see the beginning of this platform, where the left edge of the ledge When that thing touches the left edge of the screen, I start jumping. Okay, let me see if I can do it again. Let me try to help to pause exactly when I start jumping. I couldn't pause exactly where I start jumping. More or less there. When the black part of the screen touches the left edge of the screen, that's where I start jumping. And you will do the jump. The trick is that you want to do this jump here. You want to do it as close to the edge as possible, so you can do a full jump over that wooden thing. Normally that would happen is this. What normally happens on my runs is this. That's why you see that happening. But if you jump exactly on the edge, you just keep jumping and you're inside of there. You do this, try to time it, jump on the edge, just try to. And you keep jumping. But this is not reasonable for a marathon. This is not reasonable for any human being that wants to beat this game without dying any time. So I come up with a couple safe strats. So let's go for them. This is the first safe strat, which is, I wouldn't say it's the safest, but it's safe. So what you want to do, you do the first jumps normally, but here, let me try to remember how I did this. You jump here, and you jump there. See, it's not even safe for me. You want to land on that wooden platform. There. You bump the wall to stop completely, and you keep going. So jump over this one, jump into the wooden thing. Bump the wall. Okay, weapon. Good to. Thank you for your flexibility. I'm sorry if I'm taking your shift. Okay. So after you stop, just move. There's another strat. There's an easier strat than this one. KFC. Okay, sounds great. On the wall, and then you start moving. You need a little bit of building momentum there. The other strat will be this: jump, hit the wall, stop here. Come on, man, don't make me look like an idiot. Okay, 1, 2, stop. After you stop, stop again. That should work every time. So, jump, stop. Come on! Jump, stop. Jump, stop. Jump. Enter the game. so I would recommend doing that. Jump, jump, stop, jump. That's the thing, I'm not used to the slow momentum. I'm used to do it the way I do it. Stop, jump. Oh, I hate this game. Why am I doing this? Okay. Jump, jump, stop, jump. Stop, jump, 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 jump. Enter the key. Please practice this as much as you can. Practice this cave. It won't work the first time. It won't work the second time. You need to practice it a lot. It's not free. This is the safest I could come up with. Then the same here. If you want like that safest est strat, what you could do is wait, jump like, I don't know. I don't know what you can do. The safest I can think of is that. There's an alternative. If you like don't care about the game at all, you just want to beat it, go T-Birds. I will show you how that cave is with T-Birds. Should be easier, let's fight. Oh, it's not being easy at all. The problem is that this is so slow that it makes me so sad. There's a small problem with T-Birds, is that 5-2 is a pain in the butt. But you will see how that cave is with T-Birds. The same here. This is the T-Birds Punisher, it's really nice. Okay. So the cave with T-Birds. Oh, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep going with T-Birds. Ah, I timed it wrong. But yeah, you can do it non-stop with T-Birds. See, it's easy. You can do it non-stop. Oh, I'm too used to not stopping, to not stop jumping. I did it again! Come on! I'm the worst. There. Okay, so that's the cave with T-Birds. The cave with T-Birds is actually free. Let's make a safety here so I can show you how 5-2 with T-Birds if you decide to go that route that I don't recommend you going. Like, look at the speed. Just wait. Jump, 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 wait. Jump, 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 jump. So those are the routes. Non-safe route will be something like this. Start jumping. Oh, come on. We take the non-safe route will be something like this. That's what can happen with the non-safe route. Safer route would be something like this. Safest route would be something like this. And don't do this, but you can do it. Okay, I hope that worked. That helps. Okay, let's go to 5-2. The thing with 5-2, it has lots of skips that you can do or you don't need to do them. Start by going down here, this way, the barrels won't hit you. There's an optional skip. You can do this and jump here. You will land there. It's not free. It's not hard, but it's not free. What you need to do is like wait until your character is on the do you see the that brown line on the top of the screen? That like Earth whatever thing is? Just go down there. Just keep in mind that this exists. I wouldn't go for this. What I would do, the intended route, just go this way and diagonal down left. Jump here, diagonal down left. That's all you have to do. So for this, stay in the middle every time. Mid, mid, mid. The fish won't touch you. For this, there's a small skip that you can do if you're like hyper brave. You can do something like that and let me see if I can get it. I don't think I can. Whatever. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't try to do that dash skip. Let me try to show you at least once. No, no. Not that. Not this way, the other. Into the semi-diagonal jump, which is not trivial. Doesn't seem like that it's going to work tonight, so let's just skip this part. I don't even do this on a run, so I don't think it's necessary. So what you can do this skip from here. It's a little bit faster than doing this. You just jump from here. This is something beautiful Belly came up with. It may sound trivial to try this, but it's worth going for this. If you want to go safe, just follow this route. It should be okay every time. But there's another skip here, like this. I think only this character can do this. You can't do this with T-Birds, for obvious reasons. Press up and jump. That's all you need to do. So after you're here, there's gonna be a raft. As soon as you see it, jump. Jump and jump. You can even jump before you see it. No, you can't. As soon as you see it, jump. Or as soon as you see water, jump. Yeah. As soon as you see water, jump. And don't stop. If you stop here, you're screwed. Keep going up. After you reach here, there's another raft. You will have to wait for this one. Wait for this one. Do a small jump without momentum, and you will have to land on the other side. There's a moment, a safe moment where you can't jump. Do you see the pier down there? There's like a small stick on the wall, on the water. When the small column, the small pillar disappears from the screen, you're safe to jump to the next one there. This. Make sure to go to the right side of the raft. Press right until you're facing right. Press left until you're facing left. Wait for the pillar to disappear and move on. Go. Should work every time. So about this part, there are two ways to do it. One is the safe, and the other is JKL skip. It's a skip JKL came up with. It works really good, and it saves around 4 seconds on the stage. Let's do it the safe way first. Wait for the raft. Wait for the raft. And jump. That's okay to do. It's okay, as I said. But if you want to be spicy, wait here, go up here, jump. Don't fall into the water, or your spiciness will go to the water. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to stay here until the platform appears. When the platform appears, you go to the you go up 2 tiles around here until the raft disappears. When the raft disappears, you want to quickly go down and jump on the edge until you hit the raft, then jump immediately from the raft and immediately go left and jump. This, and this. The problem is that if you're not fast enough, you can fall into the water. There, that should do it. If you want to grind the game, practice this. Oh, come on, man. Don't fall, don't fall. Also, you don't want to start that thing from here. Sorry, from here. If you start this from here, you will fall. So always do it more or less from this side, the left side. Wait for it. It's gone. Go. Jump, jump, and jump. There you go. Jump, jump, and jump. I'm sorry if I'm kind of failing here a lot. I haven't done this for a while now. Oh, come on! Stop falling into the water! Yeah, that's another Rollergames in a nutshell there. Jump, jump, and jump. Okay, let's move on to the boss. There's gonna be a fight of 5 enemies. And there's water. What you can try to do is take advantage of that water and try to throw as many enemies as possible on the water. What I will try to do is try to kill the first one as fast as possible with jump kicks, and the other one that will appear from the right will try to throw it on the water. Let's see. Try to kill this one. Try to do the Abobo strat with this one. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes the other guy will try to attack you. You can use this water too. You can be creative here as well. This works, look at this. Should be good. You have to adapt here, that's all you have to do. And you can try to... Well, he's gone too far. Don't lose time trying to make the guys get closer to the water. You need to kill them as soon as possible. If you have the luck that they will go closer to the water, well, that's great for you, but don't lose time trying to set them up. Just try to kill them as fast as possible. See, that was smooth. The guy just went there. I just used that in my advantage and tried to kill it in the water. So the boss is called Skull Scraper, and he will attack me with a jet ski. The thing with this boss, it has 28 HP, so to kill it you will need a jump kick and 3 specials. What he will do is this. He will always attack from the top. And he will always choose the longest path. Like if I'm here, he will come from the right and try to attack me. If I'm here, he will come from the left and attack me. So you want to be in the middle every time. You want to be here. The first attack that you will do, as soon as you hear the engine of the thing, it will go to the left and jump kick. This is as soon as you hear the engine. Like when you hear the engine, the position of the attack is already set. He will attack wherever he saw you. So you will do a jump kick. After that, every time you will wait for him here, just move a little bit to the left and do the special. Hold B every time. If you fall into the water after the explosion happened, that will happen. It's a funny glitch, I guess. So yeah, you hear the engine, go left and jump kick. And don't get me wrong, you can go to the right and jump kick. And then you just can do 3 special attacks. Alternatively, if you missed, like you missed that shot or a kick or something, you will have to do jump kicks every time. Keep in mind that after the 3rd attack, I think every 4 attacks he will do this. This is the 5th attack, okay. In the 5th attack he will do this. He will go all the way, he will come from the top. Then he will do the cycle again. But this is slow, so practice. Try to not get your special attacks wasted on anything, and the boss should be free. See how much this lasts. Okay, let's move on to the 6-1 last stage. Good job, but the worst is yet to come. I agree. So this section, you start by going left. This is a maze. Don't go right or there's a dead end here. If you were wondering what's in here, there's nothing. So don't go there. So you start by doing this. You wait here for the barrel and then go. Jump here. Jump there. It shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be hard to figure out. Okay, this is where you start the fight. That point. You want to get here with a 1-1-9 or 1-1-2 in the timer. You will start by jump kicking on the left enemy that will appear, and we'll want to kill the first 3 enemies as fast as possible without using specials. I want to kill this one too, and this one too. Don't use special. So you see that girl on the right? You want to lure her to attack you. After she does that, sorry, I tried to say 1-1-9 or 1-1-8. That means that you got there as fast as possible. I might have said 2 because I have issues or something. I'm sorry. So again, if as soon as you kill this guy, you want that girl to attack you, and then you kill that one. After that, there will be an enemy coming from the right. You want to lure her exactly the same way, and you will have to hit a mini boss that will come from the left, sorry. Like this. Lure her, attack, and attack. So a little bit faster. Should look like this. Kill the first 3 guys. Lure her, attack, lure this one, attack, and attack. If for some reason, if you can't kill this one quickly enough, like something like this happens and you find yourself in this situation here, you want to kill this one, wait for them to appear, well, just kill the other one. But you have to use the 2 specials in this mini boss. odds, or it will be really bad. It will be really terrible. You will lose like 15 seconds just trying to kill that mini boss. You wait for her and use these 2 attacks on the mini boss every time. That's your highest priority. Another priority is to not receive damage on this fight, or receive the least damage possible. So, lure her, attack. You need to not receive damage because you will get hit here a couple times, at least 2. So let me do this properly. Attack. Lure this one. Good. So that's the fight done properly. Now these guys can attack you. Sometimes there will be a guy here. He will hit you and you can't do anything. Just keep going. Let me see if I can be unlucky and get it to appear. No, I don't know. Sometimes you will see it there. It's another of those Molotov bomb throwers. Also, sometimes this guy will come right from here and try to attack you directly, so that's why you have to be punching here every time. I don't know if that's because of global timer or what. Let me see if I do this, if it changes something. Doesn't seem to change anything. Okay. So here, every time punch the guys that are coming to attack you. Here there will be 2 guys that you can't dodge. Maybe you can, but it's not as easy as it looks. So what I do, these are the 2 guys that I mean. So what I do, as I come, oh, this is the guy that I meant. Sometimes he's there. Sometimes he will be there. You will have to move through it. You won't be able to do anything with it. Okay, so what you have to do, or what I do at least, I just jump here, like this. That makes me not lose that much momentum. So punch the whatever guys are here, and do that. And do this, punch whatever guys appear there, the same here. Sometimes this guy is not here, this one that I just killed. And you can come this way and the guy won't be there. But most of the time he will be there. And you have to jump like I just did there. Jump that way so you don't lose that much speed. So again, for that part, react quickly on that guy, jump so you don't lose that much speed, jump again, and that should be all. Okay, 6-2. 6-2 might be the hardest level in the game, if it's not the infamous cave. But I think this was the level that took me the most time to learn because of this. There are conveyor belts and they are not fun. So as you start, oh come on, it didn't make a save state. Okay, let's make a save state closer to that. So as you get here, jump, 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 and jump. Those ones should be easy. The thing starts here. You need to go down here. You'll find yourself with this. You have to jump from the border of this conveyor belt to the third one. You will skip the second one. Let me do it again because I will definitely die there. That's what you should do. The problem is that sometimes it will happen. It will happen to everyone. It has happened to me in runs. Sometimes something like this can happen. You can die there if you don't jump from the edge, but it's okay. Exactly. These spikes are. These spikes are called needle venomous spikes, and you die instantly. So be careful. You do need to jump from the edge. If you die here, it's okay. You will just lose 10 seconds. It's not that bad. Just practice this. Should be okay. Come on. Let's make a save state closer to that part, so I can keep the momentum going. There. Okay. As you reach here, there are two things that you can do. You can jump diagonally. I mean, you can do this. Jump to the second and keep going. If you want to save like a tenth of seconds, what you can do is this. Jump, this, and this. It's not required. And there's no actual need for this, but this is easy. Shouldn't be hard. For this fight, you want to start this fight. Oops. You want to start this fight here. If you don't start it here, the screen will move down, as I said. So you want to start it here. You also want to end it here. For this fight, what you will do almost the same that you did in 6-1. You will kill the first 3 guys with normal attacks, and use a special in the next 2, and then I will explain. First you kill these 3 guys. Okay, now you have to make her attack you. She will attack you that way. She will do that rolling attack. Okay, after you kill that, there's another mini-boss. But you need to know how this mini-boss works. This is the exact same mini-boss that was in the 3-2 fight. She jumps, but she only jumps if she's in the exact same line as you are. If you're above or below, she will try to catch up with you. Also, she looks exactly the same as the other character, and one is mini-boss and the other is not, so you need to remember that the mini-boss comes from the left. So that mini-boss spawns from there, from the mid. You will use that as for your advantage. You will wait for that thing under the spawning point, around there, and before she jumps, you will special, like this. Then you have to align yourself with her so she jumps over you, and then attack the other way. It should look like this. This. Maybe that doesn't work that way. Come on, man. Don't make me look like an idiot. There you go. That's it. There are other ways to do it, but I recommend that one. That's the one that I found the fastest. And yeah, you want to finish the fight around here. Okay, for the next part. If you just keep going right, you will end up dying. Or maybe not. What I normally do, I go up there, and as soon as I start by going diagonal. And as soon as I hit that tile, I start jumping 5 times. Yeah, you have to abuse that thing as much as you can. So start by diagonal. By diagonal. When you hit there, when you hit this tile, start going right and start jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, touch this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be okay every time. So here you go diagonal here. When you reach this spot, you really want to take this platform from the right, like right around here, more or less. You want to take that conveyor belt from here. That will make it easier for you. So there are 2 ways to do this. The one that I like to do, go this way and that way. You need to get hit by that fire because you need to stop. If you don't feel like doing that because you feel that it's too hard, you can just do this. I got hit there. But this is the fastest. That can happen too. That's the risk of doing this. You can die there. If you want to be extra safe, just wait there for the fire and then keep going. So after you reach this spot, if you do this, it should be easy. Start moving. Okay. After you reach that spot, that platform, you won't have to stop moving. I will stop here just for demonstration purposes. You have to jump over that fire from around here. Don't ever get hit by that fire or you're dead. So jump over this fire. You have to get hit by this one. This one is like your life insurance. I agree, but this like I feel like this is the safest for this part. Getting hit by that is the best because it kind of makes you stop. If you get hit by that one, it's death, by the way. So let me show you how it looks. It should look. Sorry. Get hit by that, jump over that, and get here, jump from the middle. It's really difficult to do it stopping. Jump from there, get hit, jump from there, jump from the middle, and stop. If you want to do it safely, just stay here. Let me see how you do this, because this is not something I'm used to. Okay, you had to get hit by that one. And important. when you do the jump from this platform, always do it from the middle. If you do it like... Oops, there's no way to stop. That's what I told you in the beginning of the tutorial. If you do a new turn, if you go 180 turn, you will do a new turn and you will fall. Okay, so if you do it from here, that will happen. You want to do this from the middle. Oh, come on! From the middle, here. A little bit closer to the right, but more or less from the middle. Or if you skip that platform or not, it should be the same. Okay, that's 6-2. Also, if you notice, you start this here. Okay, so 6-3. 6-3. That's that screen. 6-3 gives you only 35 seconds to do it. You should finish this stage with a 19 on the timer, or 20. All you will do is stick to this part here. Not too close to the wall. If you're too close to the wall, bad things can happen. Let me try to show you what can happen. That when you try to jump, there, you see, that can happen. Don't be too close to the wall. Just be aligned to this tile and that should be okay. You jump from this barrel, on the top of this barrel, jump this. Jump on that. Here, as soon as you touch the first tile that goes down, you jump. Jump and jump. And jump. Jump from the last one and press up. Please press up. I've lost 3 world record paces by not pressing up because I was trying to split. Please always press up. Even if you're like so close to the wall that you don't need to press up. Okay. Always press up. If you get hit by that barrel, nothing happens, it's okay. Also keep in mind that both ramps that go down are different. For the first one that goes down, you need to jump from closer to the hole. You will land on the other side. Then after jumping these spikes, you jump as soon as possible to not lose momentum, because if you don't jump, let me see what happens. Let me show you what happens. If you don't jump, you die. So jump here, and jump there. That's like the best. Then you will jump from here, again, and the same. Oops. This is what I mean. If you're super close to the wall, oops. Come on. If you're super close to the wall, you don't need to press up. But if you're not close to the wall, let's say I'm like a couple pixels from the bottom or something, you will die. So press up, please. do yourself a favor and press up when you're in there. And it's it should be okay. Let me do the screen from the beginning. Jump, jump, jump here, jump that, jump this, jump that, press up. Okay, that was 6-3. I forgot to put the scroll, the index on the 6-3. I'm sorry. So we got to 6-4. This is my favorite song in the game. So there's a fight with 6 enemies. Ideally, you want to end this fight as closer to the 500 as possible in the timer. You need to start the fight around there. Let me see, where's the exact spot? The exact spot should be around here, more or less here. The first enemy will come from the left. If you somehow can make the enemies get close to each other so you can punch them together, you're in a good time. You're like super lucky. So try to kill this one. If you find yourself in a 7-10 split situation with the enemies, well, it's okay. But there's not much to say about this fight. Just try to beat these guys as fast as possible. Like, if you find yourself in this situation, this is really good because you can just do this. Oh no, you just... That was really bad. See, if they're close to each other, it will save time by hitting you. So here comes the best part about this game. My favorite part of the game, this boss. So there's a quick kill for this boss, but it requires you to listen to the music. And let me turn up the volume. You can do it from either the right side or the left side. Just choose your side, it's the same. I like to do it from the right side. You will see him. So the music goes like I will count the beats of the music. On the 12th beat, it will start the attacks. It will start to attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's where you start to attack. On the 12th beat, the third 4. So you'll do this 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's what it should look. That's the only way that I found that works to do 3 attacks in a row. The timing is not easy. This can happen. Let me see if I can fail it on purpose. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I couldn't fail it. 4. If you're too slow with the last one, that will happen. So yeah, I will show you how to continue with the quick kill sequence. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, okay, I failed it again. The time I didn't want to fail it and I failed it. After you do the 3 attacks, you will press B. You will hold B. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. After you do that, you have to wait for him to do a long jump, and you will try to land 2 attacks on him. 1, 2, and after the long attacks, the 2 attacks, sorry, you will try to combo 4 punches on him. And that should be the quick kill. Let me try to do it again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a quick kill for the boss. But this won't work every time. Doesn't work every time for me, because there's some kind of RNG in this fight that I can't understand, that I will never understand. And I will show you all the possible situations that you can get here. You all want to start with that setup. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's say I failed the last one because I was like, whatever, I got hit. Okay, so what I do here, I wait for him to long jump and do the 3 attacks like that. Anyways. And then what I will do, I will wait for him to do that and try to attack him with jump kicks every time he does a long jump. That's the most reasonable way to kill it. Let's do this from the other side to show you that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, I couldn't do it. So what happens here? You have to do that anyways. You have to chase him with the attacks. That should kind of work. If you don't want to do any of that, if you just want to fight him, like, if you just want to come forward with him, just wait for him to attack. Wait for him to do that and just attack him 3 times in a row. Wait for him to long jump. And just attack him whenever you can. But I would say give the quick kill a try. Practice it as much as you can. I'm pretty sure you will get something a little bit like it, at least. Yes, it's completely random and it's annoying because when you're in when you're finishing a run and the guy doesn't jump and you want him to jump, because if he doesn't jump you won't PB, you will want to like cut your hair with a cookie or something. 4, Wait, I was not counting. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, jump. Well, if that happens, you just have to wait for him to do that. And the way to hit him on that combo and he not responding is you have to be a little bit under him. Let me see if I can explain myself. One, two. Let me see. Make us an exercise. 2, 3, 4. If you want to hit him, you have to be a little bit under him, like this. If you're next to him, he won't let you attack. You have to be under him so he's moving. Also, if you need visual cues to know where to start jumping and stop jumping for the first 3 attacks, these are my visual cues. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go until here, until this point, and do a jump attack. So the first one is here, and the second one is from here to here. I start to jump around here. Let me try to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. You saw that I started the last jump from here. Also, there's a funny thing that you can do if you feel like bugging this boss. Let me see if I can do it. There. You can't do anything if this happens. I won't say it's a soft lock because you can die, but you can hit him. You can't do anything to him. The only thing you can do is, well, nothing. He's stuck on the on the pillar. But it's very unlikely this happens. It's really easy to do, but at the same time, it's not. It's very specific to set up. No one should ever get to this point. See, this won't happen. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I went too far. 2, 3, 4. See, he's not jumping. Okay, he jumped. Jump, and that's all. And let's start do a couple more attempts with that boss. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it's important to not press up or down when you're doing those jumps, because if you do that and you lose your alignment with the boss, oh, destroyed me there. If you do that and if you lose your alignment with the boss, something like this can happen. Let me try to show you. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that can happen if you're pressing up accidentally. So try to keep your alignment with the boss every time. Don't press up or down. Okay, just one last time, and I will do a no reset run, and we'll call this a stream. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's game. So I hope this was a little bit informative at least. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, and I'm sorry if you couldn't understand something I said. But I hope to see new runs on the leaderboard soon. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I do. And remember, the action is real, not only from TV. Let's do a final no reset run. Where's W split? Here. Oh, you're welcome, Exilio. Really happy to do this. Exactly. Try to not die. And try to quick kill the bosses. Actually, try to quick kill every fight that you're in. I'm sure I will die everywhere now. I will try the easy cave strat to see what time I can get with that. So here you have to remember to not touch the manhole. This is the starting point. Try to kill these guys as fast as possible. After you kill this one, wiggle here, wait for this fight one. There you go. Sorry for the cursor on the timer. Jump here, jump over this gap. Trap the barrels, kill the one from the right as fast as possible. If you can't hit it, try to lure this one, kill that one. Same for this one. Stick to the right. Jump after ascending. Try to be lucky here. Just that vice level. Okay. Hold B. Attack twice, 1, 2. You can get hit by her, it doesn't matter too much. Stay mid, jump the barriers. 1, 2, oops. Follow the arrows. Don't move until the arrows say. There you move. Keep jumping the barriers, kill the skaters. 1, 2. 1, 2. Stay mid, follow the arrows. Long jump. Yes, pink skater is the fastest. She's also the one with the most momentum, but she's the fastest. Follow the arrows. You can do this if you feel yourself spicy. You have to do a long jump. Don't even do it. Stay in the line and jump over the first one. Keep jumping 12 times. After that, do a long jump on the arrows. Stay on this line. Move here so the barrel passes you when you're still on the platform. Move 1 pixel to the right after you have gone to the left completely. And jump over the fires. You will see that the helicopter will throw 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 every time. It has to throw 4 and 4. If you throw 3 and 4, it's bad. If you throw 3, 2, 1, whatever, it means you paused the level. You should have done that. You're in trouble. After you finish a level, you don't need to align yourself with the... You don't need to reposition yourself. The jingle will play every time and it will last until it ends, so don't worry. Stay to the left side. Oh no, yeah, it's... They give you no clue on what to do, to be honest. Stay to the bottom, attack that. Stay close to that. The wrecking ball shouldn't touch you. Attack the first one, lure him, attack, lure, attack. Enter the thing as fast as possible. Let's see what we do with the waterfalls. It's okay, I wait for the second. These 2 guys. Jump this barrel, move here so the screen doesn't scroll. We'll do the Bobo tactic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kill that last one as fast as possible. Remember to flex as it's necessary, yes. Up and then diagonal. Up and then diagonal. Don't even try to go to the end of those diagonal ramps, or it will be really bad. Position yourself here. After doing, you have to do that. 1, 2. Jump 6 times. Do the pause thing. Down and up. Stay up here. Follow the arrows. The arrow says I should be up. Okay, I will do as they say. Move to the mid. Dodge the grenades. Dodge the barrel. Move to the mid again. Go up here. Stay up there. Go this way because the barrels will take help from you. There are two bars that are too close to themselves, so that focus here. Don't look at other parts of the screens. Look what you're doing. Now look at chat here. Go down, after the bird go up. After the dog do a long jump. Long jump. Position yourself where I told you. Here. The bird has no cape. It was a good cape analysis. Here you can go to the toilet. I will get water. I brought some water. If for some reason you don't get damaged, it means you got the worst possible time here. Well, not the worst possible time, but you lost time. Toilet face, exactly. You got 40 seconds at least to go and do whatever you want. Pepsi Man. I don't know. What should I do here? What should I do? Because this is a really good pace. Well, it's not a great pace, but... Should I do the risky strat on the cave? Okay, you wait for them here. Wait for them here. Okay, let's do the safe strat because I want to show that. 1, 2, stop. Stop. Ah! I killed him. Killed him. Stay in the mid. Don't do weird stuff. Stay mid. Do a jump here. It's free. That's free too. Wait for the pillar to disappear and go. Wait for the raft to disappear and go. Oh! I thought I was dead. Try to kill them as fast as possible. They're not even close to the water, so I won't even try to get close to the water. Okay. He positioned himself there, it's okay. Wait for it to sound. Attack. Yes. 5-2 and 6-2, I can tell you that are the ones that need more practice. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, come on, I ruined that. I just ruined a good run with that stupid thing. Okay, one more hit and he should be dead. I wanted to go to the water. Oh yeah, here, that, I don't know. Kill the 3 ones with normal attacks. Lure her. Attack this guy. The 2 specials. Don't use the specials on anyone else than those 2 guys. You see that one attacked me? That's what I meant before. Do the jump so you don't lose speed. Same here. You will have to do the jump to not lose speed. Sometimes he's not there, but that was not the case today. On with momentum, jump on the edge. You don't need to do this, but you can do it. Kill the 3 guys, the first 3 guys here with normal attacks. Okay, so you will have to kill this one. These ones with that. So wait for her here. Wait for her to jump and attack them. After you get to the second time, start jumping 5 times. 3, 4, 5. The jump. Get hit here. That's okay. And hit there. That's good. Ouch. Jump after that. Jump as soon as you touch this. Jump again. Oh, I thought I was dead there. Because I was looking at the timer. I lost too much time at the 5-2 boss. I think that costed me a sub 15 time. My only chance for a sub 15 now is no, I think. Okay, now listen to the music. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 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 there. You see, sometimes it doesn't cooperate. And time. 15, 12. Wow. It was not a sub 15. But it was not a sub 15. Sorry. It was not a sub 15 because I failed the boss. Then you beat up the Dalai Lama. Game is now over and you are victorious. Today 3 teams will play an exciting game. The action is real, not only from TV. Thank you so much for the GG's, Rufford and Ciphering. And that will be all for the tutorial. I'm really sorry if it was kind of too long, or if you expected something a little bit more compact. Thank you, Lomi and Kinanton. If you need any help, whatever, just let me know. Contact me on Twitch or Discord. I will be around. Destroy the core. I will try to help you with whatever you need. And well, that's the end. If you have any questions, let me know. If there are no questions, let's call it a stream. I don't know if someone else is coming after me on the schedule, on the shift. Thanks Games on VHS. It's a great name. I like that. The first 80%. Oh no. That's too much. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, I have another question for you. Is a cheesecake a cake or a pie? A cheesecake, not a cheesecake. Is a pie a sandwich? I know, I've heard about some people from Finland, at least that's what I've heard from Tarbush, that they make sandwiches with just one bread. Like, they make one bread and they put stuff on it, and they call that a sandwich. It's like an open sandwich. I have never heard about that before. It's called meatball. No. Not like this. Anything can be a sandwich if you try hard enough. That's true. You can make a cell phone sandwich if you want. I mean, a sandwich can be a cell phone can be a sandwich. Okay, so let me see if someone is coming after me, and why is this not working? Oh yeah, because I have this thing. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching this. So let's find someone to host. Again, as I said, whatever you need, just let me know. And see you next. Let's see who we can host. Thank you very much, roughly. Oh, we can host Retro Gaming Live TV. Is there anyone training for the NEScathlon? No one. Do you have anyone training for the NEScathlon? Let me see. Retro. Should we host Billy Mitchell? He's doing Donkey Kong. Poopins is streaming? Really? Okay, let's go host him. Let's go to Jimmy Poopins' channel. He's doing Ninja Gaiden 2 runs. Please go say hello to him. He's a nice guy. He's done the Ninja Gaiden tutorial for the last NEScathlon. He was really helpful with that, and he's a great runner. So yeah, let's go say hello to him. Have a great night, everyone, and see you next